What's up, Sagittarius? Let's see what message Spirit has for what it is you need to know right now. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius placements. I was hearing while I was shuffling, let the chips fall where they may. Some of you guys may need to just let a situation kind of work itself out is what I'm hearing. So there's something here about just, I don't know if it's a winning or a losing situation for either people or for whoever's involved, but I just feel like some of you guys are just going to let something play out the way it needs to. You're no longer going to be giving energy to it. So you're just letting the chips fall where they may. A lot of you guys are also possibly, depending on the idea of karma, you're like, you know what? I don't need to go out of my way. Like karma will get this person or karma will rectify whatever situation. So again, there's something here about letting things kind of just happen the way they need to. Some of you guys, if this is a relationship, I'm feeling like you're not forcing anything to fit. You're not forcing anything to work. You're just letting something happen organically, okay? You got the Queen of Swords. You got the Seven of Wands. The Four of Coins. The Nine of Coins. You have the Two of Cups. Six of Wands. The Hanged Man. And then you've got the Ten of Cups. The Seven of Cups. And the Three of Wands. Look at you guys. Okay. I am genuinely feeling some karmic justice here. I did see the Six of Coins at the bottom of that last card. And then you have the Queen of Swords here. I know that it's not the Justice card, but there's something here about justice. And so I kind of got the same kind of feel for this card in the Leo reading. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there is something here about something going in your favor. Something along those lines. Let's see. Also, too, you might get, because I just got confirmation. I got a Virgo texting me. So you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay. With the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Coins. You guys are putting your foot down. I feel like you guys are creating whatever blockages you need to make in order to facilitate whatever it is that you want. With the Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Four of Coins, a lot of you guys have held on to this idea or held on to a situation long enough to where you're just coming in and you're like, nope, done. So you guys are no longer playing by someone else's rules. You're playing by your own. Not that you haven't been playing by your own rules, but I just feel like a lot of you guys have been making concessions for other people when people aren't really taking your feelings or thoughts into consideration. So I feel like moving forward, you guys might have more of a cutthroat attitude. I feel like this has already started for some of you, whether this has been in the form of you guys cutting people out, not wanting to associate with people from the past due to certain situations and circumstances. I do feel here like there is this Queen of Swords embodiment where you're no longer going to be apologizing for your actions because they justify your feelings. So hold on, let me make sense of that. So it's like by you apologizing or trying to make other people feel better about what it is that you're doing, you're like, no, like there's a reason I'm doing this. Like my feelings matter, what I think matters. So there's something here about justifying your actions because you're like, I'm tired of being the good person who's always trying to make things work for everybody and nobody's ever considering me. So you guys are definitely putting your foot down is what I'm seeing. This Aquarius season for some of you has been, it's been an easy transition, but some of you guys have really needed to hold your ground, right? So it's like maybe that was one of your resolutions to begin with where it's like, you're like, yeah, I need to be more firm or I need to set up boundaries or there's something that you needed to do, right? So that you wouldn't be taken advantage of. And so I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. You're putting it to work. And so a lot of you guys, people around you might be commenting that like, oh, Sagittarius, like she's a little, you know what I mean? Like there's like, somebody here is coming out of character and that's mostly you guys, but in a good way. So you guys are really defending yourselves right now is what I feel. And I feel like you guys are defending yourselves, like your reputation. A lot of you guys are known for being, whether that's calm in a situation, whether that's being like super friendly, whether that's being fair. Some of you guys, whether that's being toxic. There's something here about your reputation where people are looking at you completely different. So I don't know if you guys are like going through some kind of personal growth situation where you yourselves are realizing like what's toxic and what needs to go and what can stay. But you guys are definitely cutting something out. There's definitely a blockage here. With the Seven of Wands, the Four of Coins. Anything that holds on to you, you're no longer holding on to it. So if there's people in your past where you're like, dude, I've been friends with you because like I've known you since we were in kindergarten. Like if that person is not developing themselves, you don't want anything to do with them. So you might minimize interaction with people like that in your life. You're like, if you're not trying to better yourself, and I am, like I can't have anything to do with you at this point. So you guys are definitely going through some type of growth. I'm hearing spiritual growth when it comes to this cycle that you're enduring. I feel like after Aquarius season, things might start to ease out, but it's like by the end of Aquarius season, it's like you guys will be known for someone not to be like messing with you. So you'll be known as someone not to be messed with. With the Four of Coins and the Nine of Coins, a lot of you guys right now could still be single and enjoying that. You guys have cut out some toxic situations. I see someone here has definitely had some sort of glow up. You had this envisionment of what you wanted to look like and where you wanted to be by a certain point. And I feel like you guys are well along your way. Your journey's not done yet, especially if this is like a health and fitness type of journey. But I do see here that things are going to be getting better in the form of your physical appearance. The Nine of Coins is my single card. Looking good, feeling good, very resourceful. And so I feel like if you guys are standing alone right now, it's not going to be for very long. You have the Two of Cups. So you go literally from single, bilingual, ready to mingle to like, oh, in a very strong, committed relationship. There's someone here that's being placed on your path that you're going to have a very strong connection with, that's going to allow you to flourish and make something more of not only yourself, but of this connection, right? You have the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Hanged Man. This person is going to come in and change your complete... they're going to change your perspective. Maybe not your complete perspective, like you guys will still be yourselves, but there's going to be a lot of self-awareness that's tied to this. So it's like what you need to know right now is that like those of you that are focused on yourself, those of you that are setting your boundaries, like you are right on time is what I'm hearing. You guys are doing exactly what you're being guided to do. Some of you guys don't even know why you're pushing people away, but you're just doing it. And that's your intuition. And those are your guides like sending you these messages and you're doing them. You're listening to your higher self. A lot of you guys too, because I said spiritual growth, some of you guys could have been going back to church. You could have gone back to church if that's something that you do. Some of you guys could have gotten back into meditation. Some of you guys might do tarot. And so I see you guys just kind of like connecting with spirit, whether you're just like pulling cards every day where you're like, oh, what's my day going to be like, right? It draws you closer to your spirit guides and to your higher self because you're able to rely on whatever messages that you're getting, right? And that kind of like sets up your mood for the day. You guys are also using your discernment is what I'm feeling as well. Some of you guys might feel like whoever this person is, some of you guys might feel smothered a little bit. You see how he's like kind of underwater. I don't know if he's like halfway passed out or halfway like, maybe he's just chilling, right? I mean, he's the swamp creature, so he's just chilling in his habitat. So one of two things. Whoever this person is that's coming in, one, for like some of you, this person's already here. Some of you guys are already in a married, loving situation with this person. Others of you have just started dating this person. And last of you, you haven't met this person yet. But whoever this person is, like one of two things. They're going to be very loving, which might be a little bit outside of your comfort zone. With how comfortable they are with their emotions, that some of you guys might feel smothered, right? Like water represents emotions. And so it's like, here's this creature right here. He's just like underwater. So I feel like, again, I don't know if he's drowning or I don't like if he's chilling. So either you guys are going to feel smothered or you guys are going to feel so loved and so comfortable that this is something completely brand new for you guys. And I see this being very successful. It's like, because you guys allowed yourself time to heal and focus on the things that you want and maybe start to focus on setting up those boundaries with people, I do see you accepting whatever this love offer is whenever it comes in. And those of you that are in loving married situations, I feel like your relationship is only getting better. And I feel here like with the Ten of Cups, like of all the cups you could have chosen, you chose this person, and this person chose you. You both had options, right? You had options to stay single, you had options to move forward, you had options to date other people, to focus on your career. You guys chose love. And so because you chose love, you came from a loving aspect yourself, right? You guys are very loving individuals. Everybody is, but there's something here about you guys where you were like, I want something more secure. I want something more steady. And so I see like there's a lot of future movement here. The reason I was saying earlier is why I caught like the karmic justice is because of the 6 of coins here. I feel like finally there's been some sort of like faith that's been restored, especially in your love life. You guys could have come out from some really toxic cycles. And what confirms that is the devil. It's like you guys came out of a toxic love situation or just a toxic situation in general, whether this was work or home, and it's like you put an end to it. You're like, yep, nope, I'm going to end this and I'm going to move on and do something completely brand new. And I'm going to experience real love and I'm going to have real experiences in general. And you did. There was a rebirth because you moved forward. And what you moved forward with was with your clarity. So I feel like what you guys need to know, yeah, some of you guys could have moved towards a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, you have the King of Swords to the Queen of Swords is what you started off with. So whoever you're dealing with, this is your perfect match, okay? So I feel like a lot of you guys have gotten clarity. Some of you guys are reading the fine print of something, but it's like you walked away from something that didn't serve you with this 5 of coins, okay? And so now I feel like you guys are finding your stability, you're finding your footing with this individual. You could also be dealing, there's a King of Coins here, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Gemini. I did mention a Virgo earlier. So yeah, I feel Sagittarius, like you guys are in a really good like place energetically. I don't feel like there's anything heavy. I feel like you guys got out of some cycles and either you're doing this by yourself now or you're doing this with a person. If you and your person, let's say you're married or you've been in a long-term relationship, you guys have had some like tumultuous energy in the past, but I feel like now it's like you guys are in the 6 of Swords. You guys are smooth sailing to whatever the next cycle is meant to come in for you guys. And so I feel like you guys are meeting that with loving and understanding energy. A lot of you guys are taking this time to really focus on yourself, and like I was saying earlier, have this spiritual growth, a personal growth of sorts. And so even though you guys are in relationships, you guys are still focusing on yourselves, your own personal growth, which is beautiful, right? Like a lot of you guys may have found that one toxic trait was that when you entered a relationship, you tended to lose yourself in those relationships. And so now that like you're with this new person, this person could allow you to be yourself unapologetically, and this person loves you unconditionally. And so I feel like a lot of you guys are like, I feel like I have the freedom to be me and do whatever it is that I want, and I don't want to be toxic. And so it's like the more freedom that this person allows you to have by just being you, the more you guys are steering away from any toxic patterns. And so this is really beautiful energy that I see for you guys. So what you need to know is that you're in the clear is what I'm hearing. It's like whatever comes up, if you and your person have some bumps in the road, you guys are going to be able to move past that. And you'll be able to move past it quickly with this Knight of Swords. And you'll leave behind whatever doesn't serve you with this 5 of Coins. And so it's like, I feel like toxic, I'm hearing the dog days are over. Florence and the Machine. I don't know if somebody's listening to that, but that's just what I heard. Yeah, so again, smooth sailing, beautiful energy. This is what you need to know right now. Hopefully this helps and resonates. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.